I think I finally fixed the audio, Dark Knight. Thank you for coming back.
There's a fake you, I think, in the chat, I think.
Yeah, that's a fake me. I'm getting ready to fake her right the fuck out of here, too. You're the fake lolly, one of the fake 17 fake lollies. That's not a good thing for you to be faking and fucking around here, lolly, fake lolly. Go fake your fuckery, fuckery somewhere else. You're not wanted here.
Because I know you
Thank you
wouldn't
for
say
coming
stuff like that to
audio,
me
Dark
like that.
Knight.
And I know you're
Thank
awesome.
you for coming back. Yeah.
There's a fake you, I think, in the chat, I think.
Yeah, that's a fake me. I'm getting ready to fake her right the fuck out of here, too. Now there's two of me
You're
over
the
here
fake lolly,
talking.
one of the fake
Damn,
17 fake lollies. That's not a good thing for you to be faking around here, lolly, fake lolly.
Oh my god.
Go fake fuckery somewhere else.
Oh
You're
my
not wanted.
gosh.
It's the feedback. I know you would.
Two lollies now. Two
I
lollies
know you're
talking.
awesome
Great.
feedback.
I can't win, Batman. I
There's
cannot
a
win.
fake you, I think, in the chat, I think.
Yep. Hey,
That's
little
a fake
Woody.
me. I'm getting ready to fake her right the fuck out of here, too.
Now there's two of me
You're the
over here
fake lolly, one of the fake 17 fake. Oh my gosh. I
I'm
can
gonna
still
go
hear
ahead
it.
and find the other audio of me, and I'll be right back, Batman.
Oh my gosh, it's the feedback. I hear the feedback.
I'll be right back.
You might have to go in and come back out again, Lolly. Woo! Whew. Ouch.
Did any Batman?
No,
Am I
said
only
out.
one of you now?
Yeah, it's better.
That seemed to help a little bit, didn't it? Okay. Cool. That's better. Okay, let me try again. Anyway, that got rid of the fake lolly and the extra me lolly talking. Okay. So we're clearing stuff up a little by little. Okay, we still got Dirk up here. Missy Lou, I don't know if she's still here. Okay. Jasmine Star, good morning, Jasmine. Thank you for coming in. Little Woody, I don't think I've seen you here before, but we're glad you're here. And I heard of you, and you say, Lolly, you need to apologize to Batman. Well, I think I know what I need to do to my friend Batman better than what you need to come and telling me what you need to think I need to do.
She
So we
did
appreciate.
apologize.
Yeah, I already did, and that's really none of your business. But I appreciate you coming by. We do appreciate you coming and stopping in. And I don't know what you're talking about. Get over. I'm not sure what you mean, but be friendlier, and you can stay because we appreciate you
Oh,
coming in.
abusing the wrench.
Who was abusing a wrench?
Me. That's what they said in the
No,
chat. I was like,
no. I stand by whatever my people with wrenches do here. So nobody abused any wrenches as far as I'm concerned. So you can stay or you can go. But
he can say he's a good guy. He's just
oh,
looking
okay.
out for me.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, we're good. Okay, we're all good now. All
Yeah.
righty. Good.
That's all he was doing. He was looking out for
Okay. Okay.
me. Yeah. And I appreciate that, Woody. Woo!
Okay. I just had never met him before. Is that like the Woody from the Toy Story Woody?
I think so.
I love that
I didn't
movie.
look at his icon. I should have,
I
but
was trying to look at it. It's kind of small, but I think that is. Maybe I should put his picture up here and we can see it bigger. No, yeah, I think that does look like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Was
it
your
is.
is that what your is your Woody from Toy Story Woody? Little Woody?
I see it is. Yeah, that's from Toy Story.
Yeah.
I like that movie. That's the funniest movie ever.
It is. It's really good. For sure.
Yeah. Woo. So how's your day going, sis?
Well, it started out pretty good overnight, but then when Mr. Camille went berserk, he told me he was going to put me on 2 days probation. So I told him, you know what, I'm putting you on 50 years probation, and hung up on
Yep. You're on probation for life, Camillo, you son of a bitch.
him. That's right.
You SOB.
I'm not putting up with that kind of bull s. You know what? Not gonna.
Yeah.
Lolly, don't play that.
No. And how fucking dare you, son of a bitch. Coming over here and saying the R word and saying the R word in your channel. You lucky you don't get a strike in your channel, bitch. Fuck you, Camillo.
You know what he asked me when he was on the phone with me? He said, why is it when I put hamburger not hamburgers, why is it when I put pancakes in they disappear immediately? And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, I keep putting pancakes in and they keep disappearing immediately. And I said, well, because I have it fixed up where nobody is allowed to put pancakes in my channel. I said, they're blocked immediately. They're on my block list. Nobody's allowed to put them in. And that made me mad. And he goes,
Who
well,
gives
how do
a
you do
fuck?
that? And he goes, well, how do you do that? So you just put the pancake on your blocked words list. And he goes, well, why would you do that? I said, because I don't want anybody putting pancakes in my chat.
That's what
And see,
you
what
get,
happened
you
was,
fat.
what it was that happened is I did a stream at 1 o'clock in the morning, okay, and I did it for
Mm-hmm.
about an hour, and then he called me, and I put my stream on. It was still on. I put it on mute so nothing could come from me or my talking to go onto the stream. You know how sometimes I put it on mute if I take a phone call, right? And so then I was
Yeah.
talking to him, and I thought I turned the stream off. I thought I ended the stream, but I guess I didn't because I was talking to him for a long
Whoops.
time. Yeah, but there was nothing was going on through the stream from me talking on the phone call or anything. But
Mm-hmm.
because we were talking for quite a while, you know, but um, so we were talking, and then I guess he was on his phone talking to me, and while we were talking, I
Mm.
guess he's flipping around, and he goes, "You're live on your stream's live." And I said, "Really?" I said, he said, "Do you know you're live?" I said, "Well, no." I said, I went live earlier, like at like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning for an hour or so." He goes, "Well, no, you're live on now." I said, "Well, no, I don't think so." I said, I was live for an hour or so. And he
Yeah.
goes, "Well, no, it shows you're live." And I said, "Well, I turned my computer off. Um,
Mm.
I punched my button and thought I'd turn my computer off. So I turned my computer back on, and it was on. Because you guys were in there." He says, "There's people in there." He said that Batman guy is on there. He's on your stream, and he's like all mad, and I'm like, "What?" I was like, and he just freaked out. And then you guys heard what he was talking when then I turned the speaker on where he could talk to out in the wire and stuff. You heard all that?
Yeah, that's why I kind of backed off a little bit.
Oh no, I know. He's a mess,
He lucky
man.
at it. He lucky I didn't
Told me,
snap on. He lucky
I
I
know,
didn't
but
snap.
told me he said he's going to put me on probation for 2 days. What does he think? I'm a teenager schoolgirl? I told him
No.
2 days. I said I'll put you on probation for 50 years. How about that? That'd put you at 105. We'll see if you make it to that.
How you like that, dumbass Camillo? You son of a bitch. Fuck you.
2 days, huh? We'll see how this one works out, Batman. We'll see how it works out.
Yep.
Nobody throws Lolly in the basement, motherfucker. Nobody.
Yeah, fuck you, King Camilo, you piece of garbage kid. You're garbage. And I'm glad Lolly left your ass, bitch boy. In your face, asshole. See, you should have started with me. And how dare you kick off Lolly supporter on your channel, dumb son of a bitch. All right, let me just calm down because I don't want to get
Yeah, don't get all upset
too.
about it. We're good. We got a fresh new stream. We got a fresh new day. It's Wednesday, November 10
Yeah.
at 7:17 Eastern
Woo.
Time. It's a lovely
Yeah.
new day. The sun is coming up.
Yep.
It's the day before
Woo.
Veterans Day, my favorite day of the year, 11/11,
Yep.
2021. It's my brother's birthday. Veterans
Awesome.
Day. Yeah.
Woo.
Tomorrow we'll be celebrating for all of the veterans in the United States that served our country, and many have given their lives for our country and to keep our country free. It's one of my favorite days of the year. I used to go out when I worked for one of the military bases I worked on at one point. We used to
Mhm.
go and put all the little flags on. They had one of the military cemeteries that was on the base, and on
Oh,
always
that's
on
cool.
for Veterans Day, we went around and put the little flags by the headstones at the military cemetery to honor the veterans. We had to start 2 or 3 days before Veterans Day because they had a lot of the gravestones there. But we went around, we had the volunteers to help so we could have all the flags lined up real pretty. So on Veterans Day, when people came in to visit their loved ones' graves, that it looked so beautiful to have all the flags lined up, Batman, all along the graves, and just beautiful flags, the red, white, and blue flags. Just looked really lovely. And so that's really an honor for their family members who'd served the country when they came to visit their loved one's grave. And they had the beautiful rows of the red, white, and blue flags, just row by row by row, fluttering in the wind, and the beautiful sunny day. And I really enjoyed helping with that on some of the times there.
That's awesome. Woo.
Yeah, it was really fun to help.
Yeah. I was over there talking to German lady when you sent me the Twitter.
Oh, really? Where were you talking to her? Was she on live?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed her. I like her. I really love the German lady.
Yeah. She told me to tell you hi.
Oh, good. Well, I'll have to be sure to check her out later or something.
Yeah, she'll be going on later on, like live later.
Oh, okay.
German lady, if you're listening, thank you, German lady. You're awesome.
Yeah, if you listen, come by and say hello before you go to bed or before you get off, German lady. Come say hello for the morning.
Yeah.
We love
Thank
you
you
over
so
here. You know
much.
we do.
Yes, you're always welcome here, German lady. Woo!
We love us some of that German lady over here in Lolly Land.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Lollywood, it's Lolly Land.
Yeah. Woo!
Hmm.
Yes. Amen, sister. Woo!
I'm kind of getting used to this early AM stuff. I did this one yesterday, and like because I go to bed sometimes earlier and then wake up, late.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works better. I'm kind of got on a weird schedule, Batman.
It's okay.
I did have a
No
lovely
harm.
evening and overnight, and we kind of had fun talking. He was in a good mood until he found out. Well, it wasn't that he found out. It was that like an accident that it didn't get the stream turned off all the way. It was just merely an accident. It wasn't anything planned ignorance or anything. I mean, he just loses his mind and goes berserk when it's like he has some impression in his mind. He has taken a dislike to you for some reason. I don't know what. There's not a reason to dislike you. And it's almost as if he's jealous of you, like he thinks you are wanting to be my boyfriend or something. We're good friends. You're like me and you, and Michelle K is my good friend. And several
Like
other
brothers,
people are my
sisters.
good friends.
Woo!
Yeah, like we're like siblings, It's not any
Yeah.
boyfriend, girlfriend, or anything like that thing. We're all good friends.
Yeah.
We work together on different channels and stuff. We work on all together on everybody's different channel. It's no big
Yeah.
thing. He said to me last
Stop
night,
being
he said,
jealous,
well,
Camillo. You
yeah,
idiot.
he said
We're
he said,
just
"I don't
friends
even know
here.
why."
Idiot.
He said, "I don't." Yeah, he just works here. He's helping me with security on my channel. He's helping me like when I got knocked off when we were doing that 1 hour stream we did earlier. I got knocked off, and he stayed on there until I could get my computer to come back on. Earlier, I was having trouble when it wouldn't come
Yeah.
on. I couldn't get back. It's
I
just,
think
that's
somebody
good.
hacked into your channel. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's a good thing to have somebody to be there in case you get knocked off, so you can get back.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of having a backup person that could be there. But anyway, it's like, and he says, "Well, I don't even know why you were being on there at 1 o'clock." I said, "Well, I woke up and I thought, well, I'd get on there and see who was on there, and have a little short stream and then get off. I figured I'd get off after an hour or so, and that was my intention. And he goes, "Well, you don't even need to be on there." He said, "Why would you even go on there? I don't know why you go on there in the middle of the night." I said, "Well, I woke up. I'm here by myself, so just like I said." And he said, "Well, you don't even need to go on there live." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well,
Shut up, Camillo.
you
She
don't
can
need to
do
go on
whatever
there
she
in the middle of the
wants.
night." I said, "What are you saying?" He said, "Well, you don't even need to go on there on any of these chats you're doing." I said, "What are you saying? Are you saying you don't want me to go on my lives?" I said, "What are you saying? You don't want me to have my channel I've had for 6 or 7 years all of a sudden?" He goes, "Well, you don't need to do lives." I said, "Well, why would you say that? I don't need to do anything." I said, "I want to do them, and I'm going to do them. And I've already told you I'm going to probably cut back and do maybe 1 to 3 live streams a week. But I'm trying to figure out which is the best time period, time slot to do them
When he
in."
goes live, you should do it too. Forget what he says. He's an asshole.
Yeah, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, whatever is best for
Yep.
me, because he's
Yeah.
not here with me. So I'm going to do
Nope.
what's best for me right now,
Yeah.
and I'm
Woo.
trying to
Yep.
pick the best time slot for me, what's working for
Yeah.
me. And,
Yep.
and I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the better for me. And he goes, "Well, I don't like you being on there, and there's no reason for you to be on there. You don't need to be monetized anyway, and all this." I said, "So what are you
Lolly
saying?"
can do whatever he wants, Camillo. So shut the fuck up and sit your fuck down.
And I'm saying, "So what are you saying, Camilla? What are you saying? You just want me to delete my whole channel with over 3,000 subscribers, and over the amount of watch hours already to monetize? I just don't want to, because I don't want to make any more income, because I don't want to have to pay any more taxes. So you want me just to delete it so you'll feel more secure that I don't have a channel? I'm not doing that." Next.
Nope. Yep.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I mean, really, Batman, give me a break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Woo.
do, I mean, this is America. Isn't this America? Home of the free and land of the
Yeah.
brave and all that stuff. And I said,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do whatever the motherfucker I want to do. Give me a fucking break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hi, CM Dirk. How are you doing, buddy? Woo! he was on Mark Terry's channel yesterday. He's also CM Dirk is. Woo!
Oh yeah. Hey, how are you doing?
You should have a wrench. What do you think, Lolly? That's
I
up to
think
you, though.
I lost my panel I was on. That's what I think. Oh, here I'm back.
Oh no.
Oh, CM Derp. Okay, I found it. Yeah. Hey, CM Derp. Yeah, he was here earlier.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I hope Michelle still has her wrench if she comes in here. Yep.
Yeah, I gave it to her. I gave it to her yesterday. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see who this is up here. Let's see this guy. This isn't a good look for your lolly, choosing a minor over the king. Some may think this is the P word, though Mr. Batman isn't a fucking minor. I'm not even
I'm
going to say
43
your
years
name
old,
because you are a
asshole.
fake fucking person and you are blocked.
I'm 43 years old, asshole.
Yeah, you're not good with age guessing.
Nice try, asshole.
Jesus.
What an
I'm
idiot.
not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell you who that fake name is.
Mmm.
That stupid Magdum Ricosi has now pulled every obituary of every person from my family tree going back to 1702 and is doxing them all. And it's going to be pulling the obituaries for them all. And she's going to be making a website with all the obituaries from all of my relatives.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know who it was anyway, because.
Little Woody said, yeah, he's older than Lolly. Who's that? Who's older than Lolly, Little Woody?
Me.
Oh
He's
yeah,
talking about
if you're
me.
43, yeah. I didn't know you. I thought you were in your 30s too, as well.
Mm-mm.
Camille says, hi, I'm a watcher. I really enjoyed the show between you and Mr. Camillo. It's a shame he broke things off between you guys. He didn't break things off between you guys, Camille. I broke things off last night between us when he threw me underneath the basement. I directly threw him over the curb. That happened last
Yep.
evening, and I broke things off last night, actually. So it
Yep.
wasn't a shame he broke things off. I broke things off last night when he taught after he begged me to come on his show and begged me to come back as a co-host within 10 minutes. It was just a trick to get me to show up on his stream so he could try to humiliate me in front of my
I saw that. I gave him
13,000
a dislike for that one.
yeah,
I gave
yeah.
him a
He did
dislike
that
for
on
that
purpose.
stream.
He did that on purpose, Batman, because he
I know.
begged me to come over there and be his co-host again. So sillily, I promoted he was dropping in his numbers and he needed numbers, so he needed Lolly to come on his show to bring his numbers back up. So I promoted it all over my Twitter, where I have 13,000 followers. He didn't even have a Twitter. So he needed help in promotions. So I tweeted it on my Twitter. So that's what brought the numbers he got last night, plus me showing up. Okay, so he got his numbers. He got the numbers for me showing up. And so he got them initially when I first got there. So he didn't need me anymore. So he tossed me into the basement, threw me off the panel in the basement. And after I promoted him on my Twitter of 13,000 followers, he didn't have one because he didn't even have a Twitter. Okay. Yeah,
Nope.
you probably didn't know that because he's over there throwing me under the bus now because, whatever, that's how he is. He cries and he lies all day long. Yeah. And he's got less than 700, 800 people, followers. I've got over 3,000, Keneal. I've been here 7 years, 6, 7 years.
Yep.
Yeah. He
The
cries and
reason I
lies.
left.
And
Wait, wait.
go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
Camilo, wait, wait. Go ahead. Camilo, the reason I left your channel, because I asked you one day very nicely to pull somebody's wrench. But did you do it? No. So that's why I left your channel, asshole. And you booted my friend from coming here to your channel? Really? She was supporting both for LOLLY, and you're gonna kick her off the channel? You're
Yeah,
really
that's ridiculous.
disgusting.
Yeah.
You're disgusting, asshole.
So
Go
see,
fuck
Keneal,
yourself.
he didn't really want me to come back and be co-host. He wanted me over there to get some more views for him. He's all about the views, honey. But I appreciate you liking to come and to be honest, she said, I really like you streaming. I'm glad you're streaming. Well, you're welcome to come over here and be with us and see watch the streaming and everything. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna stream some more during the day or during the late night. I'm thinking I might do like one during the day and maybe one during the late night or two during the late night, maybe a couple split between the late night and during the daytime. And she says, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I hadn't really been following it either way too much, what you were doing with it. He's saying the plan was for you guys to kick Dark Knight off. Is that true? No, that's not true. That's not true at all. He had asked me for 5 people to not have on my panel, and Dark Knight was not included in the 5 people he did not want on panel. Dark Knight was never mentioned as somebody he did not want me to have on panel. Not at all. Now, later on, after he had made a list of people that he did not want me to have on panel, he had some ill will or something to Dark Knight, but that was never mentioned that he didn't want Dark Knight on the panel. But when he woke up he found him that he was on the stream was on Dark Knight when the panel got stuck or whatever. Dark Knight was doing his job that I'd asked him to do as head of security, and he was watching over my channel that apparently got stuck on. And I think he was on the panel when Camilo saw that it was live because Camilo was looking at his phone. I was trying to get my computer to come back on, and he goes, "This Batman is on your panel," and I'm like, "What?" And I'm like half asleep because I had fallen back asleep a little bit. And he goes, "He's on your fucking panel." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He says, "He's not supposed to be on your panel." I'm like, "What?" But he was not in the original 5 people 2 days ago agreed he didn't want me to have on my panel. I did agree to have certain 5 people not on my panel as panel guests. But never was Dark Knight nor Batman nor this gentleman who's sitting up here now ever in the 5 people. Hello, Bella Grace. How are you today? Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad to see you this morning. So that is not true. Is he still going on and on over there, Keneal? He's probably going to be spewing out more hatred and unrest over there, I would imagine, all morning. Oh, well, can't help that. Gonna do what he's gonna do. Haters gonna hate.
What, is she live right now?
Oh, yeah, he went right over there and went live. Yeah.
I'm gonna check this out. I'm
You've
gonna
ever
put it
heard
on
that?
mute.
Okay. You heard that saying, haters gonna hate? Yeah, you got to believe me over him, Keneal, because his name is lying, crying Camilo. That's what we call him. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, Bella Grace. I'm glad. I hope you are as well. Yeah. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? We've been asking everybody. You get ready for it, girl?
Hey, Lolly, I'm back. I guess I can't be on your panel because that's what he's saying.
Oh, how is it looking over there? What were they saying?
Dad can't be on your panel.
He has a fake lolly modded. Really?
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
had a fake lolly in there, but he modded her? He has
Yeah.
to know that's not the real lolly. Seriously? Was there a modded lolly talking in there, Batman?
No. Yeah. But she's on in the side chat.
But did it sound like she was saying things that the real lolly would be saying?
Oh no, I. She's not talking. Only in the
Oh,
side
she's not.
chat. She's not on the panel.
But is she typing much in the side chat?
No.
Hmm. Hmm. That's weird. He's got to know that that's not me, you know. I mean, that's a setup. If he, because, that's weird that he would give her a wrench. So he's going to
Yeah.
have her type something to pretend to be me to make some fake scripted thing up, you know?
Yep.
Because he knows I told him 50 years. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. Camille says, well, I'm real excited to see what videos you might have coming out. Yeah, we were talking last night. Some of the ladies and some of the guys in here were wanting to maybe have me do some painting videos, like showing me painting a watercolor when I get over to the Virgin Islands off of the my balcony that I paint off the third floor balcony that goes over toward the water and the beach. So I might do a couple of those where you can see the beach and the water and see the painting on the easel. And as I'm doing the painting, so a couple guys and ladies said they might like to watch a couple of those. So I might try to do a couple of those and see how much
And he
interest there
has.
is.
Guys, I'm sorry. He has over
No,
there
I'm
somebody
sorry.
threatening me over there on his channel too.
What were they threatening for you? Why were they threatening you?
To bash my head in.
Oh, they're doing all their fake threats from behind the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jasmine Star. Good morning again. How are you this morning? Do you have to work today? I think those are losers that make all those threats when they're behind their keyboard and they're not ever going to come around you, and they can be big bullies when they're behind a keyboard. The keyboard warriors. Those are losers, Batman. So I might do that, when I get back over there, because we're going to make up Thanksgiving dinner the week of Thanksgiving over there, Camille. I'm going to have some people from my family and friends come, and we're going to make Thanksgiving week over there in the Virgin Islands where I live. So maybe after Thanksgiving, I might do a couple times a live stream from there. I don't know for sure if I'm going to do it or not, but I might. Depends on the weather. You have to have a pretty day, to have a good light to do that. How early do you have to go to work, Jasmine? It's early yet, and you're already at work. Wow, I would hate to have to go in to be at work so early. God
Hi,
bless you, lady.
Jasmine. Woo.
You're a working lady. You got a good work ethic. She's another one of these ladies around here, or guys that have a good employment work and job, a job.
Yep.
That's
She's
good,
a
Jasmine.
good person.
She's a lovely
Yep.
lady.
Yeah. All right, let me turn his stream off because I don't want to watch it no more. It's making me
Yeah,
sick
just go
throat.
ahead. You don't have to watch it, honey. I've got it on pause where I can review it later. And then another someone suggested, hey, cheap seats.
I turned it back to our stream. I mean, to your
Yeah,
stream. I mean.
Thank you. It's okay. What does SBBD mean? Oh, you sobbed last night. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And then someone else, a couple of people had asked me, they were asking me about doing ASMR or narrations or something. So I might just, so many people have been asking me about that. I'm thinking I might just do some for my own channel, some little ASMR, either of some book readings or of some children's book readings or something, to try it out and see how I like doing it, and see how many hits those videos get, how many views they get. And I don't know, just so I can kind of practice and see if I like doing it. I don't know. See what I like having fun, if I like having fun doing it.
Hi,
And then
Cheap
someone else
Seats.
was saying that it would be fun to do the paintings, and then also like book readings or
JD, I'm sorry,
something.
but you gotta go. You can't be here, JD. So you gotta go. Bye.
What did he do? He just said good morning.
No, he's over there saying the pancakes too. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Oh, well,
I'm sorry.
he can't even type pancakes in here though. It's blocked. Try typing some pancakes, JD. It ain't gonna work. That's what made the king so mad. He tried to type pancakes in here and he said, "Lolly." He said, "When I type pancakes in here, they just disappear." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, what's going wrong? What's wrong?" I said, "Well, pancakes can't be typed in Lolly chat." Give it a try, JD. It's gonna frustrate you, man. It frustrated the king so much, it got him
You
really
gotta
mad.
go. I'm sorry. You gotta go back to the other side. Bye.
We don't care what you type in John's channel. Try typing them in here. Give it a try, Jay. Try it out,
He did
JD.
it. See, he
Did it
wrote
try?
it.
Yeah, but they don't show up. They're not showing up, JD.
You gotta go, loser. Get out of here, loser.
Put
Go
him in
back to the other
timeout.
side where you belong,
Put him in a
loser.
timeout. Put him in a timeout. Give him a timeout. Don't kick him all the way. He didn't do nothing yet. It's funny though. The king was trying to give you pancakes, Batman, and he couldn't do it to you in here. There's protection. We have super shields of protection in here, Batman. We have pancake protectors in here. No one can type pancakes in here. Forget about it. How do you say that? Like they say in the movie, the mobsters say, "Forget about it" or something like that. You can try, Anderson Radisson. Give it a try. This is for a try. No, we don't even have pancakes in names, so you're gonna find out. See ya. Don't be come back with a different name, or you will be timed out for good. Because you're probably kitten scat. No, it did not. It certainly did not, Mr. Rattison. Ooh. Don't be typing the word pancake either. I'm going to give you a warning, cheap seats. Don't be typing the word either. I'll put the word in. I need to block that word as well. Now, see, you guys. Oh, that's going to make me mad. You guys. Now, cheap seats, you be good. You're one of my favorite people. Don't be typing the word pancake. I'm going to have to add that to my block list. I won't even time you out, though. But don't type it again, please. You're funny, cheap seats. I do like your pictures of all your little blue chairs. You guys are funny. But isn't that cool though? I don't know how I did it correctly though, but I somehow blocked the emoticon of the pancake. I didn't know how I did it exactly, but it was so funny when Mr. Camillo was on the phone with me. He goes, "Why do these pancakes keep disappearing?" And I'm like, "What?" I didn't know I had really actually succeeded in blocking the usage of them. And he goes, yeah. He said, I keep typing them and they keep disappearing. And he's like, what? He said, well, why are you typing pancakes in there? He goes, well, that Batman guy's there. I'm like, well, don't type pancakes in there. He said, well, I want to. I said, well, you can't. He said, well, sure I can. I said, well, they're not going to show up in my chat, and he's like, I asked you, oh, it's okay. Well, they didn't show up. That's what I'm saying, Anderson Radisson. You're not in trouble. It worked good. My super shield against pancakes worked. Oh no. Okay, here's Hemi 707. Let's see how quick it takes to get you blocked because you are not a good person. So are you gonna act good or bad? If you act good, you can stay. If you act bad, I'll have to remove you. So let's see if you can be a good person. You can be a good Dodge person. You can be a good Dodge brother.
True. Woo!
Good Dodge brothers wouldn't be mean to people.
Yep.
A good Daimler Chrysler person wouldn't be hateful. Hemi 707.
I showed you on Twitter before I came back up.
Thank you.
Get you more viewers. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sis.
Carlos Martinez. Don't be saying the word pancake. You can get a timeout for it if you say it again. I thought you were my good friend, Carlos Martinez.
Goodbye, Carlos. You're done.
I don't want to put you on my block list, Carlos Martinez, because I like you.
You're gone.
What have you been up to, Anderson Radisson? Did you make up your name just from where I was asking Anderson about putting the rats marching across the bottom of this picture? I didn't mean to offend him when I told him about that. I thought he would think it was kind of cute, but it offended him. I didn't mean to offend him. Okay, Sonia Dua. I hope you're not a family member of somebody I think that might be known about around here. Good morning, Carolyn. To be free, how are you doing this morning? No, I'm here this morning. How are you? Good morning, Anonymous. Waffles for breakfast? Better choices, I guess. Yeah, that's all in good fun. Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I mean, I didn't mean to offend him for sure. I told him, we could do the one with the mattress against the wall, punching it, or him beating the hell out of those cops. I don't really care. He can choose. I think that's a cute name, though, Anderson Rattison. Funny, funny, funny. What's up, Anonymous? Are you going to have a good Thanksgiving coming up, man? Yeah, you have a good day, Anderson Radisson. We'll talk to you later. Welcome back, Dark Knight. Carolyn says, so I'm in the process of finding a reasonable body shop to fix your car. Yeah, I heard you say you borrowed your daughter's car and it got hurt or got in an accident. I hope nobody was hurt in the accident. Was it just the car hurt, hopefully, and not anybody? Is your daughter okay? Well, Carolyn. Hi, Reaperman. How are you doing? Good to see you. My day today is looking pretty good. Pretty fancy, I think. Pretty damn fancy. I'm going to be doing a new painting. I'm going to start a new painting today. I've just decided. Because I found this beautiful picture on Twitter. I'm not going to tell everybody what it is yet, but I did some photographs of it earlier this morning, and I'm going to enlarge the photographs, and I'm going to do a big painting, about a 36 by 48 canvas, and make a giant painting, very colorful, and I'll be sharing you guys with some photographs, some images of it as in progress. Page, maybe on my Twitter page, but on my YouTube page as well. Maybe some little mini videos as I go along, sharing with you. CM Derp says, Lolly, what was the most expensive food that you've ever eaten? Do you mean like at a restaurant? Yeah, like at a restaurant. Good morning, Coach Isms. How are you this morning? Denise R. Good morning, Denise R. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. Well, I guess the most expensive thing maybe at a restaurant that I've ever ordered or ever eaten was probably at maybe at a French restaurant. I've had probably maybe real fancy scallop dish. I've eaten at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, one of those in Vegas, and they had this real fancy scallop dish with like about 6 scallops on there. It's a main dish, not just a appetizer. And then it had all kind of like a sauce and these little green onion things and all kind of little things on it. But the thing that made it so expensive, had shaved truffles all shaved over the top of it, which is truffle. If you don't know what it is, it's sort of on the order of sort of like a mushroom, but it's a really expensive thing that comes from mainly in France and Europe, that they are real expensive and rare. And they shave them with like a thing, like kind of like a little grinder, like you would shave or cheese or shred cheese onto the top of it, but it's a truffle, and just like a round one about the size of like a ping pong ball or something costs like $600 or $800, $900, and then they shave little pieces on, like you'd slice little pieces of a radish, the real thin pieces, and they have just really intense flavor, and it's just really unique if you've never tasted one. But then with the real fancy sauce, and they put some really frilly lettuce and stuff like that. But then when the dish, because it was like a main dish, and it seemed like it was the main dish with all the truffles and all the stuff on it, was like seemed like it was $300 or $400, the dish just for the main dish. Very expensive. But it was worth it. I mean, well, I wasn't paying the bill, but it was worth it. It really was tasty. But any of those dishes in that Gordon Ramsay restaurant are real expensive anyway. How are you doing, Reaper Man? I'm glad to see you. I don't think you've ever visited before. I'm glad you've come to visit today. Yeah, some of those restaurants, and especially that Gordon Ramsay, he's got restaurants all around the world. He's got some real expensive things on his menus. How are you today, Miss Denise R? Are you ready for the holidays? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Welcome back out in the wire. Hopefully, King Camilo, crying Camilo over there, lion crying Camilo. Maybe he's gotten over his tantrum. I don't know if he went offline or not, but out in the wire, he told me that he's going to put me on 2 days probation So I told him I'm going to put him on 50 years probation and hung up on him. So that's where that stands right now. So, whatever. Next. That's how that went out in the wire. Sea Breeze, good morning. How are you? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is Wednesday, November the 10th, and we reached 8:08 Eastern Standard Time already today. It's looking like it's a real pretty day here. I'm getting excited because I'm getting ready to go back over to the Virgin Islands because we're going to be having a good, real nice Thanksgiving meal for my family and friends. Going to have a big Thanksgiving week there and have to enjoy the Thanksgiving meal together. So I'm just trying to get everything planned out so I can let the pilot know what day I want to go fly back over there, fly back to Miami, and then the other helicopter pilot will take me back over to my island paradise in the Virgin Islands. That's my favorite place in the world. That's my home that I stay at most of the time. And I'm really glad, will be certainly glad to be back over there. I stayed quite a lot longer than intended in the Gulf Coast over here, trying to get my other two homes over here rented and leased. But I have accomplished that goal finally. So I'll be happy to get back over to my home in the Virgin Islands on my beach, up on my balcony, and I'm going to be back painting my beach scenes, just painting my life away. And that's my happiness where I like to be. And I'm happy to be there. Yes, it's very nice to meet you, Reaper Man. Happy for you to be here. So nice to meet you as well. Denise R. said he's way more than dramatic. He's the king of trash. That's why I'm glad Lolly has her own channel. Well, I'm so glad to have it as well, Denise. And it was really funny this morning. we kind of spent the night together over the phone. And when I woke up in the middle of the night at 1 a.m., I went on my channel and I did a live for about an hour, Denise. And then I put it on pause and put it on pause and mute. And I thought that I hit close the stream, and I put the down the top because he called me. And so we were on the phone for a little while, for a long while, as a matter of fact. And then we were talking all night long for a while, like 3 or 4 hours. And then all of a sudden he tells me, he goes, "Did you know that your channel is on live?" And I said, "Well, no, I didn't know." "Really?" I said, "Well, I was on live like at 1 a.m. And he goes, "No, you're on live right now." I said, "Well, no." I said, "I was on live at 1 a.m. And he goes, "Well, no, seriously, you're on live right now." I said, "Really?" And so I went over to my computer. Well, my laptop's like on the side of the bed, on the other side of the bed. And I opened it back up. And I turned the computer back on and had to boot back up. And he goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "That Batman guy's on your channel." And I'm like, "What?" He says, "There's people in your channel talking, chatting." And I'm like, "Really?" And so apparently I didn't get it all the way ended. So the people were just in there, nicely chatting, not hurting anything. And it really freaked him out. And he went off. He went berserk. He goes, "Why is that Batman guy in there? Why is this one in there? Why is that in the wire in your room? Why is this one? Why is this one?" I'm like, What the fuck? What? I said, "Let my computer boot up." He goes, "Why is this one saying that?" I said, and then he goes, "I'm typing pancakes in here and they're disappearing immediately." And I said, What are you talking about, John?" He goes, "I'm typed pancakes, but they disappeared." And I said, "John," I said, "I have pancakes blocked." I said, "No pancakes are going to be appearing in my room." He's trying to troll the pancake Batman guy by typing pancakes. And I told him, I said, "John, no pancakes won't appear. I have them blocked." He said, why would you block pancakes? I said, because I don't want them appearing in my channel. He goes, what if I want to type them? I said, well, you're not going to be typing them because it's my channel. You know, I mean, God, well, don't you understand this? Well, that made him madder, you know. And by the end of that, we were talking on the phone. He didn't like that. And he said, well, why are you even having a live? Why did you have a live at 1 a.m.? I said, because I wanted to. I woke up and I wanted to see who was on live or who was awake. You know, you weren't here. Why wouldn't I be on live if I wanted to be? He said, well, you don't even need to go on live in the middle of the night. And I said, what? He said, well, you don't need to go on live. You don't need any money. You don't need to do that. And I said, what are you talking about? I said, I can go on live anytime I want. You know, what do you mean? I don't need to be on. I don't need any money. No, I don't need any money. You know, so if I don't need any money, you think I should just sit on a bed and don't do anything the rest of my life? What the fuck? You know? He goes, well, you don't need to be on. You don't even need to go do lives at all. I said, so what are you saying? You know, I've had my channel like 6 or 7 years, and now you're telling me I don't need to do lives at all. So what are you saying? What are you saying here? You know, I've got over 3,000 subscribers. I've got over 75,000 views, most of which were all made on short videos at less than 3 minutes long. I've only recently, the last week or 2 weeks, been doing lives at any big number. Before this last 2 weeks, I might have done 5 or 6 lives in the whole 6 years. You know? Yeah, Denise says he will never keep a woman. He will never keep a woman. He is too verbally abusive to them. Exactly, Denise, exactly. You want to come up on the panel for a few minutes, Derp? Is that what you're saying? Do you have a Twitter or an email, Derp, that you can give me in the back room, and I'll send you a link if you want to come up for a few minutes. Yeah, Dark Knight, I figured that. That's why I blocked that lady that I saw earlier. I was looking at your thing in the back room. Do you have an email you feel comfortable sharing in the back room, and let me email it to you, the link? Dirk? Out Noir said, I told him that a LOLLY sleeping stream is still better than an awake Camilo stream, so now I'm blocked there again. LOL, yeah. Well, you know how it is. He runs hot and cold, though. You know how he is, Out Noir. He runs hot and cold with me, too. He told me I was on probation for 2 weeks. I told him he's on probation for 50 years. Or for 2 days, and I told him he's on probation for 50 years. That's what I told him out in the wire. Nobody puts LOLLY in the basement. Well, no, you can come up. You can come up. Let me put it over here. I'm just trying to be cautious. Derp. I know you're Lydia's friend. You wouldn't do nothing bad to me now, would you, Derp? Are you going to come up? If you're going to come up, I'll put it over here. You're going to come up if I put it in the chat? Yeah, Carolyn said he has a big ego. No one should be the boss of another. Do you? Yeah, that's all I can do is me. That's true. Yeah, okay, Derp. I'm gonna trust you, Derp, because you're Lydia's friend, right? I'm gonna beat her up if you do me bad. Yeah, so I finally asked him when he said, well, you don't even need to do lives. I said, well, what do you mean? I said, what are you telling me? You want me to delete my channel? You know, when I've achieved 75,000 views with nothing but, you know, small, short videos, short of the last 2 weeks. Can you do something live there, Derp? Can you wave your fingers or a couple fingers, 3 fingers, 2 fingers, something? Can you turn your camera on, Derp, for a moment? Well, CM Derp, you're going to need to turn your camera on live for a moment and show me a couple fingers or follow a couple commands before I'm going to let you up. I can't just let you up with just a still figure picture. I'm doing you a favor to let you up, you know, not really knowing you that well. Maybe another time, Derp. You're going to have to be able to show me something live before I can let you on the panel. But anyway, yeah, out in the water, he's just a mess. I don't know what to say. I put him back on hard block. That's what I did. He's gone. He gone. Like y'all say, like that Mr. What is that guy, Mr. T guy says? He's gone. You got pretty quiet there, Batman. Are you still there? Hello, Ruby. How are you doing? Dark Knight, if that's you, put 2 fingers up. One thumb. One thumb. Your other thumb. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that to people. You know,
Do
I'm
lots
not
of
a poor
people.
barber.
Oh, I
I'm
know,
not
but
a.
I was thinking your curtain was in there, and I saw that, and I thought I've never seen that curtain before, and I thought that didn't look like him, so that's why I was asking you to do the finger thing. Okay.
Yeah, I did the P side, and then I did that, and then the other one.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I was asking you. I thought that looked different than what I usually see.
Yeah, usually I turn my camera off,
Yeah, I
but
know. I
I
know.
forgot to. Yeah, I was
Nope.
talking, but my mic. I think my headphones were not working.
Yeah, because I was asking you. I said, "Are you still with us, Dark Knight?" And you didn't say anything. Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes my headphones act weird.
yeah, that's okay. Denise R says he's got nothing new to talk about. Every stream is lolly, lolly, lolly. Yeah. That's all he thinks about is lolly, 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 which is good. But now that he's banned me for 2 days and he got banned for 50 years, he's going to be talking a lot of lolly, lolly, lolly. Y'all, the ones over there, are going to get sick of lolly over there.
Yep, and they're gonna come over here. I bet you.
Yeah. Noir said that's all he has to need. And
Yep.
he's on restriction. He's on restriction for 50 years, so he's going to be doing a lot of talking about Lolly over there, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a
I
lot
think
of
I
time
get
to
sick
sit
and tired
out.
of it.
He's got a lot of sitting out time, and he's got to make it to age 105 before he gets any more Lolly over here. So he shouldn't have put me under the basement. He should not have done that. He should have thought that out before he
Lolly,
did that.
did you
That was a
see his
terrible
video?
mistake he made. That was a terrible mistake. Nobody puts Lolly in the basement, Batman. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. No, CM Duck said, Lolly, did you see his video? He was threatening
He
him
was
with a
what?
knife? Threatening him with a knife? What? What are you talking
No,
about, CM
the
Duck?
ex-girlfriend. Yeah, the ex-girlfriend, the one that he had to go to court
Oh,
over.
yeah. Oh,
She
okay.
tried to stab him with a knife when he was trying to drive. She was drunk, and she tried to stab him with a knife. She put the knife up to his neck while he was trying to drive the car.
Oh, that's
There's a
not
video
right.
of it. I shouldn't laugh. That was a very dangerous thing. The lady she got arrested for it. She got arrested, and he dumbly didn't press charges against her. But yeah, she held a knife against his neck
Oh, I
while he
like
was
that, Chief
trying to
Seats.
operate a vehicle. That's a fugly ex-girlfriend. There's a lady that runs her icon.
I like that shirt, Cheap Seats. Look what Cheap Seats said. Nobody puts Lolly in the basement.
Yeah, it's like that movie, the dancing. What's that movie where nobody puts baby in the corner? Nobody puts Lolly in the basement. Oh, Denise R. That's why his numbers are going to drop. Yeah, because people are going to get sick of hearing about all the negative things he's going to be saying about me. Charlene Goss, good morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Nothing but love. Good morning. I know he loves me, Jasmine, and I love him too, but I'm not going to be disrespected, and I'm not going to be put in the
Yep.
basement. Well, not gonna.
No.
Lolly, don't play that, Jasmine.
Nope, she doesn't.
Lolly's not going to put up with that either.
Nope.
Lolly, did you see the video of Camilla's ex-girlfriend threatening him with a knife? Yeah, we were just talking about it. It's a 24-minute long video. He gave that video to the court when the ex-girlfriend there, tried to get a domestic, what do you call it, a restraining order put on him, and he countersued her to get a restraining order put on her. And he submitted that. He submitted that video of her holding a knife against his neck. He told me, I don't know if it's true or not, because he is lying, crying Camillo. That ex-girlfriend there, he told me that one time he woke up, he was asleep on her couch, and he said he woke up, and she was standing over him with a giant butcher knife. That knife that was over in the car was just like a steak knife she had put in her purse. But he said that she woke up, and he was in her apartment or her townhouse. And he said she was standing over him, like beside the couch, with a giant kitchen knife, that you would cut meat or something with, like a 2-inch wide butcher knife type of knife, long one. Yeah. She said she was standing over him and holding it up over the top of her head with both hands. And she said she was about to plunge it into his chest.
Oh, my.
That lady was crazy.
Sick.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. It probably is, because I saw it on tape there where she was going to stab him in his carotid.
Ooh, that's not good.
Definitely
no. No.
Yeah. He's lucky he got out of that relationship with her alive, or not injured.
Yeah.
Jasmine Star said, yeah, he's got a strange way of showing it if he does love you. He's got a strange way of showing it, but he does love you. That's what you said. Carolyn To Be Free said,
Yep.
Camilo should compose a Lolly Lolly song and sing his poor heart out.
I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay. Cheap Seat said, good t-shirt. Nobody puts Lolly in the basement. That would be a good t-shirt. JD said, Lolly, why'd you time me out? Nobody talked bad about you. I think you talked bad about the Dark Knight there. You were saying Pancake. I don't like anybody talking bad about my head of security. And you can talk bad about him by saying that word. So please don't say it again and you be timed out again. Dark Knight has been trolling you. Well, he's not trolling you in my chat in here, so please don't troll him either. We'd love to have you in here, so you know maybe you guys can try to figure a way to get along. Now Denise R said, I love you, Jasmine, but I have to disagree with you on that. Man is so obtrusive to women that he doesn't really deserve to be with one. I'm beginning to maybe agree with you, Denise, because despite everything I've tried to reason with him and everything, he just cannot admit he's wrong, even on a small point. He cannot even just accept, you know, even for a small reason. Like, for instance, last night when he begged me to come over there to co-host with him, first of all. And then the first thing he did, he tried to tell the people in the chat that I had asked him that I wanted to come over there. And I said, well, do you need me to show the text messages where you wanted me to come? And I said, well, as what? He wanted me to come to his chat that night or yesterday evening. And I asked, as what? ASWHAT. In order, I wanted him to spell it out. What do you want me to come there for? And so he goes, you know, as a co-host. So I didn't beg or ask him to come back as a co-host. I did not. And I would not have ever asked to come back at all. You know. So then he wanted me to come back as a co-host. And I only agreed to come back for one show to see how it went.
Yep.
Because I knew something was afoot. I knew something smelled fishy to me. So I said, okay. Yep. And he asked me what time. And I said, well, why don't you try at 8 p.m.? And I said, okay. And I said, well, are you sure you're going to do it at 8 p.m.? Because I'm going to put a tweet out about the time to try to promote it. He goes, well, yeah, 8 p.m. would be fine. So I, you know, took the valued time and important usage of my marketing tool of my 13,000 followers on Twitter to make something that usually costs $500 to clients of mine, and did a tweet to promote his show at 8 o'clock last night for free. And I promoted it. And that's why he had as many viewers in there, first of all. Plus, I showed up, which also brings in viewers. It brings in the hate viewers, the LOLLY hate viewers. I'm known for getting the hate views. Bring them everywhere I go, okay? So I showed up, and within less than 10 minutes, he throws me in the basement. Because after he said he wouldn't have Batman in his chat, I said, oh, well, fine. Then I made the comment. Now, of course, everybody knows I have a channel of my own that I've had for 6 or 7 years. You're on it. You're sitting in it. And he has a channel there that he's had for whatever 2 or 3 weeks. His newest one. You know, he's had a couple that's gotten terminated, and he's in a new one he's rebuilding. Okay. And then I made the comment anyway after he said he wasn't going to have Batman on his channel. I said, well, okay, cool, fair enough. I said, well, I'm going to be having Batman on my channel. I explained to him that I had asked Batman to be my head of
A co-host.
security
And a co-host.
in my channel.
And a co-host.
Yeah, and my co-host. One of my co-hosts, yes. And my head of security in my channel.
Yep.
And that blew him up. He didn't like that. And that is the point at which he threw me in the basement.
That's fucked up. You fucked up,
but
Chad.
Then the problem is that is the point he threw me in the basement. But then that's when I immediately left. I wasn't kicked out. I left politely like a lady that I am, the classy lady that I am. But when I talked to him later on the phone, instead of being a man and telling the truth, he lied again and said, oh, I accidentally kicked you down in the basement. And I told him, I said, you are a liar, sir. I said, there is no way to accidentally kick somebody to the basement. Accidentally. He said, well, my hand touched, it just was an accident. I said, you can't even tell the truth one time, can you? I said, be a man, tell the truth, and just say, you know, I was pissed off when you said something, you made a comment about having the guy that I don't like on your channel. Why can't you just say that's what happened? He couldn't do it. He could not do it. He wasn't man enough to just say, you know, I don't like that guy. I don't care for him. But see, it's my channel, and he didn't have any control over my channel. And then he said, well, you told me you weren't going to have that guy on your panel. I said, no, wait a minute. I told him 2 or 3 days ago there was 5 people I had agreed. We made a compromise, and I told him that I named 5 people that I would not be inviting to have them up as panel guests. But Batman, aka Dark Knight, was not one of them. Okay? He was not mentioned in the compromise deal. So I did not break a rule in the compromise deal we made. Batman wasn't mentioned. Dark Knight not mentioned. So I'm free to have, if I'm still following that deal, I'm free to have him as a co-host. I'm free to have him on my panel. I'm free to whatever the fuck I want to ask him to do. If he cares to do it, he can. It's my channel. I'm the owner of the channel. Batman's my friend. If he wants to come be a co-host or run my channel, if my computer pops offline for 5 or 10 minutes till I get it back up, he's my good friend. He'll do that for me. You know?
Yep.
What the fuck is it business of yours, Camilo? You know, it's my channel. My friends covered for me this morning when my computer went offline or some glitch happened and I didn't get signed out good. You know, they covered for me. I didn't even know I was online, as a matter of fact. I thought I got signed out correctly, but apparently I did not. And then after we were sitting around talking on the phone all night, then you turn the thing on, you saw I was online, and that made him mad and angry this morning. I didn't even know I was online. I didn't, seriously.
Yeah.
Didn't have any idea. Everybody in my chat was having fun and playing around, and Batman was in there, apparently took charge and made sure everything was okay while I was away.
Goodbye, Holly Undead. You're blocked. Get out of here, Holly Undead.
Yeah, get rid of Holly Undead for sure. And apparently, like Out in the Wire said, we had more fun in a LOLLY sleeping stream than we do in a Camilla awake stream. And that pissed him off. I think he banned Out in the Wire, you know, for saying that. So whatever. I mean, what the fuck?
Give some people in the a wrench so they can get rid of that Holly Undead.
Yeah, I'll get her.
You bummer, Holly Undead. Get out of here.
Get lost.
You're a creep. You're a
You're not
creep.
wanted here, Holly Undead. You know that. I'm surprised you would even try to make an entrance in my channel, Holly Undead. Don't you remember the day when you got beaten up and spit out at Evil Abe's channel? Do I need to pull up the link where you got blown out of the water by the great Lolly Cunningham, Evil Abe, and all the other people are laughing as you got what did they call that? Were you the verbal fighting or whatever it was?
Verbal assault. Or whatever it was.
What is Anderson Henderson always talks about that. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, where the two women, we both like the debate. We kept speaking back and forth, and she ran off home. She fucked off home. She was scared of me. She ran off out of the building with her tail between her legs. Abe couldn't even believe it. I won. I was victorious.
Video fight.
Video fighting. Yes, we video fought, and she couldn't stand the heat, Batman. She got scared.
That's what
She
little
folded
Woody
in her
said.
little bat wings, and she flew off home. Yeah, she got owned. That I have that saved somewhere. We'll have to play that sometime. Video fighting, yeah. It was a spectacular victory. Mark, we'll have to ask Mark Terry about that sometime. Mark Terry will tell you. It was a fabulous victory. I was really on. I was on it that night. Really, I was. Because she can fight. She can talk some smack and everything. But she was one of the people in the group of people that tried to dox me about a year ago, and I knew it. And he does not. Evil Abe does not like doxing, father. And when he found that out, when Evil Abe found that out, he bit up her side one, down the other too. So, it was he didn't like the fact that she had been part of that. And so that kind of helped me on my part of what I was telling her about. I'll have to pull that up and listen to that myself. I had some pretty good arguments in that thing.
If LOLLY needs my help, I'm here to help her. So you can't tell me not where to be, Camilo, you piece of shit. So go fuck yourself, you asshole. You're a piece of shit. And nobody likes you. So why don't you just quit YouTube and never come back, bro? Because that's all you say. You quit. You quit. Why don't you just quit and leave, asshole? So go.
Denise R. said,
asshole.
Denise R. said, I thought Noodle's new avatar was a picture of John until somebody told me it was a picture of poop. Yeah. Yeah, I had heard that it was really a picture of poop too. Someone told me that. Yeah.
No, because I had enough of him, Jasmine. I had enough of that asshole.
Ruby said it's crazy. He will bash Lolly for 15 minutes straight, and then he'll ask her to come back up for a second later. Yeah. Well, he actually thought last night after he kicked me down into the basement, he kept texting me and calling me, and he thought I would come right back up there. And I'm like, you've got to be crazy. I finally talked to him a little bit later. I said, you've got to be crazy. I said, you had me to call me and want me, beg me to come on there, convince me to come on there. You had me to promote it to my 13,000 followers at Twitter, my 3,000 followers on YouTube. And then within 10 minutes, you threw me in the basement. And you think I'm coming back up there? I won't ever come up another day in my life. I said, your channel will be terminated before I would ever come back on there in my lifetime. Next.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Never again.
No.
I should have come up there that time.
Yep. Woo. You're blocked, asshole. For life. You're not welcome here, Camilo. You garbage. You're a trash.
Denise R. said, Lolly, he knows his show is not going to go anywhere without you. But, I gave him one last chance, and I wouldn't have given him that, Denise, but a couple of my friends said to give him one more chance. So I gave him one more chance. Nobody can say I didn't give him one more chance.
I'm glad you. I'm glad you didn't give him another chance, Lolly. Woo!
That was the one chance, and he blew it.
Yeah.
Because what do we say? Nobody puts Lolly in the basement.
And nobody kicks a friend of ours off your panel, you jackass bitch.
JD gave the manager another chance at work, and once again he didn't show up. Oh no.
You don't tell Michelle when somebody's there to support Lolly. You don't kick him off the channel, Camillo. You
He
garbage.
asked me, begged me to come back on there to co-host with him, and then you throw me in the basement because you didn't agree with me about something I'm going to do on my own channel. Not that something I said you needed to do on your channel. I made a comment about what I was going to do on my channel. Not that I said anything about what you should or shouldn't do on his channel. It was because he didn't agree that I was going to have my friend Batman do some things to help me on my channel. And he doesn't care for Batman. So he threw me in the basement. Now, where's the sense in that? There isn't any.
Nope. If Lolly wants me on her panel, this is her choice, not yours, Camillo. So go bugger off. You can't control Lolly.
That's
You
right.
cannot.
Many have tried and few have gotten anywhere. Now, Hemi 707, I warned you that I'm not going to take any foolishness from you. And even though you're a Dodge brother, that there's no excuse for rudeness. I'm going to put you in timeout.
No, he said Batman is hardcore. He's been crying for 2 days. That's all he said. He's that's.
Is that okay?
I just huh. That's all he said.
Oh, okay.
I was reading. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just had enough there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Go off on them as much as you want. It's good for you. Denise said, I have to run. I've got a lot to get done, but I hope you all have a fabulous day. Well, you too, Denise. You be safe out there. Be careful. We love you.
Yep.
Come
Me
back
too,
later if you
Denise.
can.
Woo!
I got a call here, Batman. I'll be right back. Just
All
a
right,
few
go
minutes.
ahead. Mhm. You're good. So what's everybody's day? What's everybody's plan for today? Hmm? Hello, Cat Cat. So what's everybody's plan for today? Lolly, you there? Woo! Sorry about that. Oh, that's right. She's gonna be. She had a phone call. That's right. I forgot. Silly. I totally did. I forgot. I was like, wait a minute. Silly me. Oh, Michelle's okay.
Okay, I made it back. Hey, bye, Carolyn. Thank you for coming by. See you next time. Come tomorrow or come later today if you can. Hey,
Sorry,
Batman, what's going on? Anything
Oh,
new?
nothing. Oh, nothing much.
Okay.
I wish we had another moderator in time, but we.
Yeah, it kind of
But
seems
I
like
could
it's
jump
kind of
down and.
quietening down. It's a little bit quieter now than it was earlier this
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking I might go ahead and end this stream and maybe come back on this afternoon because it's like about 9 a.m. I guess now. And I have been on
Yeah.
about 2.5 hours or so. So I think maybe I'll do that, Batman. I appreciate you coming on and helping me this morning. We really had a snafu this morning with all the audio and all the computer
Yeah.
sticking on the stream and
You're welcome,
everything. But I
sister.
sure
Woo!
thank you for all your help and everything this morning. You're really a big help to me, and I thank you
You're
so
welcome,
much for
sister.
your help.
You're welcome, sis.
And
No worries.
all you guys that came in this morning, Denise R. and Jasmine and Out in the Wire, Little Woody, Ruby, Jasmine. I think I said Jasmine.
Yeah, you did.
Everybody else, JD, he was nicer after we talked about it. And everybody else that came in, Carolyn to be free, and everybody. And I will be back possibly in the late afternoon, but for sure tonight around 11 p.m. We'll have a late night stream for sure, possibly one in the afternoon. But I thank you guys, everybody. Batman, the Dark Knight. He's the head of security at LOLLY Net. We thank you so much. I love everybody. Everybody, we need more love
We
in the
love you
world,
too.
more peace in the
Woo!
world. And
Yep.
everybody have a good day and a good afternoon
Yep.
and evening. I'll be back later on this afternoon for sure tonight at 11 p.m. See you guys, everybody. Have a great day. Because you know
You
what?
too.
I don't give
Woo!
up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Next.
Bye.
Bye,
Next.
Lolly.
Bye-bye.